Online platforms are clearly the new trend in trading, but not everyone here wants to spend money to potentially maybe only get funded in the future. I know multiple traders who spend thousands of dollars on these challenges to only not even get funded in the end. So today I want to share with you the best way to grow your small accounts without even touching prop firms. Let's get started. Alright, so we have a lot to cover here, and it seems like for a lot of people, they don't even kind of realize that they can grow their account without prop firms. It seems like prop firms have taken over the world, and now everyone who wants to trade wants to go to a prop firm. I know it's not the case for everyone, but the people I hear about, people who reach out to me, all are looking for getting funded by prop firms. And it could be a very good solution for a lot of people. It's a very good shortcut, but it's not the only way to do things. I want to begin by sharing more about my saving and reinvesting plan. I said I'll cover this in my earlier video on why I started trying to grow my small account and why you should stop maybe trying to grow your small account yourself. But let me get to that plan here with you. So every month I get some money with my business where I help traders succeed and scale up their own trading and also my own trading. And I take all this profit, put it into one kind of big pot, if you want to say it that way. Then I try to break it down. What you see on the screen is an example of that. So I have some money that I spend, some money that I invest actively, some money I invest passively, and some money I simply give to charity. So money that I give away. Giving away money helps you to kind of increase your mindset, makes you feel more grateful, makes you feel happy overall. So it's something I do every single month. I don't give a lot of money. I don't give like all my savings necessarily, but I give a small part of my income just for the sake of feeling good and benefiting to others. Now, just to make things clear, some people are going to comment in the chat asking for money. I'm not going to send you any money. I give it to causes that I believe in, and not to everyone else like this on YouTube. Quick disclaimer. So the percentage you use here can vary based on your situation. I begin with higher income that I would spend because I had less income. So I had to spend more to be able to meet my standard of living. Now I'm at a point where I barely spend more than 20% of my income, maybe even 10% on most months. That covers my rent, covers food, covers transport, all these other things, even travel at the same time. Which means that I have a lot more money here to invest either passively, which is a big chunk of my money now that I invest because I want to be able to grow a bigger investing portfolio where I just kind of buy some stock, buy some indices, and kind of let it run long term. So this is for me a big focus now. So a lot of my money I earn goes into that directly. And still to this day, a lot of the money I earn goes back to my own trading account because I want to keep profits there. I want to be able to have the account compound and grow over time. And I also want to be able to increase it faster. Trading for me is a good skill. I'm able to make returns in the market pretty much every month, with small exceptions. And I need to be able to put more money in there to maximize my returns. So I know that if I trade my own money, if I add some capital to it over time, that'll get better and better returns over time. So it's important for me to keep some money in the account and even add more to it if I can. The same way you will add to like a portfolio of investing, you want to add to your trading also at the same time. But I take part of this active investing money to also invest in myself, invest in my skills, learn new things, try to become better. For example, a few months back, I invested in a private pilot course to learn to fly planes. Nothing to do with trading, nothing to do with business. It's not going to make me any money, but it's something I want to do because I can learn some more skills, I can become better. And so it's also a passion of mine for a long time. So investing in that for me makes sense based on my situation, based on where I am in my finances. And it's a cool thing. So it's something I'm able to do because I have this process here set up and things are all kind of like taken care of. I don't have to worry about investing. It's all done. I don't have to worry about my income. It's all done, all taken care of. And I can just run like this. So if you do this, of course, in the beginning, it can be very slow. You might invest only $500 a month. And that's going to take a long time to get to $100,000 or beyond that if you want. But as you do this a lot, I began maybe investing in the past roughly like $200 a month. That was it. Then of course, over time, 2 years later, it was 1,000, 2,000. And that's to the point where I could invest around anywhere from $7,000 to $20,000 a month that I just reinvest in my own trading. So it's pretty cool. So I want to point out again that process, you gotta kind of make it work for you. You gotta do it like you want to do it. And the percentage will depend on your own situation. Don't follow exactly my plan. Do something that works for you and that you are happy with and you can keep long term. Okay, so that's the first thing into how to grow your account without profit. The second thing, which we're getting kind of far off, but the second thing is getting a second income stream. Now, I know people are going to hate me for this. A lot of people want to kind of get profitable trading as fast as they can. They want to be able to grow their account quickly. And they see that if they have a different job, that it's going to kind of take them backward and not get good results. I've seen the opposite. Whenever I'm really busy, I have a lot of stuff going on, I spend very little time on trading. It's usually when I get the best results. I don't play with my trades. I don't have to modify things too much. I don't tend to like tweak things. I don't try to manage my trades. I just kind of let things run. And I just take the trades I need to take. Then I go away, do something else, and come back and look at my trades or take the trades I need to take at that right time. And I know maybe you just want to have trading as your own income, but what if you could have unlimited capital because of that other stream of income? What if you do a consulting services because you have some skills from your job and you kind of help some companies, some people with that, and then you just reinvest all of that into trading directly. And then trading is like being fueled every single month by money you earn different ways so that you grow your account much faster. That could be a pretty cool thing. Using the skill set you have, the things you want. Of course, you got to make it and format it into a way where you can just work on your own term. You don't have to like follow a schedule or do stuff you don't want to do. Kind of like how I do it with this art trade, where I help traders get profitable and scale up and eventually quit their 9 to 5 job. I do it on my own term. It's not something where I spend like 8 hours a day on it. I spend 2-3 hours a day. I got a few coaching calls. I help people. I sometimes meet students here in Bangkok. I do stuff around that, but it's always on my own term. And that in itself could be fueling my own trading account, my investing, and all these things around. So think about what skills you have that you could be paid for, or what other things you could do to generate some more income for your own trading. I've done a video in the past where I kind of share these income streams for traders, things you can do easily that are very close to trading. I'll leave a link over here in the corner so you can watch it if you want to. You'll learn some ways you can diversify your income, get some more income streams going, and that are all related and close to trading that you can do with sometimes pretty much no time involvement. Very simple to set up. So watch the video next and you'll find out how that works out. Now, okay, the third way here to grow your small account without prop firms is to build a track record. And that track record is powerful because when you have a good track record in trading, maybe a 6 months or 12 months of profitability, then you can get a lot done in fairly no effort. So a couple of things you can do is go from like these online track record displays, what I call them. Things like Darwinx, things like Collective2. These are platforms that allow you to either trade on and have people copy your trades, or even kind of like set up a fund. Some of these websites allow you to upload your statements and your track record. Some of them you got to trade for the broker first to get some history there. It really depends. But then you can get capital and funding from other people. You can get even people copying your trades. You can have people follow you. You can have can build even a fund with it. So it's a pretty cool service if you have a track record that you can make and that you want to kind of have long term in the market. There's also like traditional prop firms that are like more in person. So if you want to reach out to these prop firms, when you've got a track record, it's a lot easier. These prop firms are a lot more capital. They allow you to grow a lot more than these online prop firms. Now, I know I said without prop firms in the title of the video, so I understand that. But these prop firms that are traditional, more in person, are a lot better for capital growth. They're different than the online ones. You don't have to pay a sign-up fee necessarily. They pay you instead, and you can get a lot more capital with them. Much higher pressure, but it could be a good thing if you like pressure and you like the environment and you want to trade for a prop firm in the future. Bring them your track record, and you'll see what comes up from there. Now, I want to make a clear point here because a lot of people are going about it wrong. They try to grow the capital before they get profitable. They say, "Oh, if I just get this 100K account, I'll be able to make a lot of money. I'll be good. My life's gonna be taken care of. I'll be rich, and I can just retire and trade full time." And it just doesn't work that way. The way you do it is you get profitable first. Practice your skills on demo on a small live account if you want to, with whatever money you have available for you right now on a very small scale. Then once you get profitable, it's time to look for capital. When you got a track record, you got some more credibility. You're confident in your approach, you know what you're doing, things are working out well, you've got good results and you can follow your plan. Then you go for more capital. So you invest in your own account. You can use the saving and reinvesting plan to grow faster. You can also kind of get a second income stream, put some money into your own trading account. You can also build a track record, you kind of get these prop firms, these funds, these websites to give you capital. All these things are not possible, but this is only possible after you are profitable and consistent with your trading. Not do it before, it's going to be a lot of mess. You're going to lose some capital. It's going to be very hard to sustain. One thing I would say though is the saving and investing plan and the second income stream. These can be done anytime. Do them now if you want to. Kind of build these out now so that you're used to them and you can use them to your own advantage. And put the money you save for trading aside. Put it in a different account. And whenever you're ready to scale up, then you can add money back to your own trading account. Okay, you don't have to do it now. You don't have to trade with it now because you have the money available. Don't put it in your account now because you might lose it. But later on, as you go forward, then you can reinvest this into your account when needed to scale up. So it's good to have money on the side, good to have some buffer, some savings there, and it makes things a lot easier. So I would love you to comment below the video. Let me know your thoughts, what you think of this content here. Is it useful or not? Are you going to use these tips or not? I want to hear what you think. And I'll catch you back here in the next video pretty soon. Ciao.